Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my humble home, my humble property here in Livingston, Montana. Today's date is the 17th of September of 2021. Now look, here the other day I made a video urging people to get inoculated, vaccinated against this COVID-19 nonsense bullshit. But what really kills me, and this isn't YouTube's fault, this is my fault. It's because of the way I run my stupid channel. But I put my heart and soul into that video. It was 11 minutes long, probably too long for people's attention spans or whatever have you. But I see today I've got less than 100 reviews on that file. Most of the time I don't care how many reviews I've got. I'm not into YouTube for advertising, money, Patreon, dividends. My channel is totally free, like I've said at least 200 times on my channel. I don't try to make money here. But the videos, what kills me about my channel, what really kills me, the videos that I want to sink in, that I want people to take to heart and whatnot, or videos like I did here the other day about this COVID-19, even though I didn't get not very many people have reviewed that video, less than 100. It just really craps me out about my channel. This has nothing to do with YouTube. Like I say, it's the way I go about doing things. But I'll make a stupid, dumb video and get 400, 500, 1,000, couple thousand reviews or whatever have you. But when I do a video that I want people to pay attention to, or I think it's good for humanity or whatever have you, then nobody wants to watch it. Can't believe it, man. I gotta get me a better. With this video here, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to develop some kind of a clickbait name or whatever have you, so I can get a few people to watch this dang thing, because I believe what I've got to say is important. Now, to reiterate what I'm talking about here, to reinforce what I'm talking about, I had a dear personal relative of mine come down with COVID-19, ended up in the ICU. And all that stuff. Well, in my family, the situation came up about the cost, of being hospitalized from COVID-19. Now, maybe this will wake some of you people up that are sitting on the fence, that are being vaccine hesitant and stuff like that. Because I've already advised people to forget about conspiracy theories and just get the damn shots. But here it is. From the information that I looked up today on my iPhone here, I did a little surfing on the net, looking into the costs of being hospitalized from COVID-19. The baseline runs from about 20,000. Clear up, it can go as high as $250,000. This COVID-19 can not only break you physically, but it can break you financially. I really want that to soak in. And here these inoculation shots are for free. So I have to ask you, what's the hang-up? And I don't have any idea if Medicaid, Medicare, I don't really know who pays for all this stuff, but I have an idea that the individual that's in the process of dying from COVID-19 is going to get jabbed a few bucks for this. You know what I mean? A lot of it depends on if you got insurance or you don't got insurance and a bunch of crap like this. I read so much stuff today that it's leaking out of my ears. I just know it's not a good thing to be sick with COVID-19 and to be financially strapped because of it. You see what I'm getting at here? When these shots are free, you tell me what's the logic in that? I can understand vaccine hesitancy only up to a point. But if it's going to cause you to be deathly sick, if it's going to cause you to be in ICU, if it's going to cause you a great big hospital bill, you have to ask yourself, you're just taking chances. You have to ask yourself, is it worth it to take a chance and say, no, I'm not going to get inoculated. I don't believe that COVID-19 is a reality and all this other stuff. Because it's my understanding the way the billing works in these hospitals, it depends on if you've been on a ventilator. The longer you've been on a ventilator, that price is like this. The longer that you've been in ICU, the price is like this. The longer that you've been in intensive care or any of that kind of stuff, prices like this. You know, if you've been on blood thinners or not, this list goes on and on and on. Is it worth it, ladies and gentlemen? You have to ask yourself that. You know, just get the damn shots. That's all you got to do. Because if you do get COVID after that, the side effects and getting better and stuff is only like 2, 3, 4 days. Instead of being in intensive care for a week, 10 days, 15 days, you're going to go bankrupt. Or the American taxpayers are going to end up paying for this crap. You know, somehow, some way. I don't really know how all this stuff works because I primarily get my health care from the VA. And I promise you, and I guarantee you that my care is not the best in the world. I don't want to go into all that. I've already spoke about that in my channel, but I am very dismayed at the way. You know, as a matter of fact, if I got COVID-19, I don't even know if the VA would deal with me, to tell you the truth of the matter, even though I'm adjudicated. So what I'm trying to tell you is I realize that there's conspiracy theories. I realize that there's all kinds of fears. People don't trust the government. People don't trust Big Pharma. And it just goes on and on. But you have to do your own thinking, and you have to make up your mind what's best for you. And I'll guarantee you what's best for you is to get these COVID shots, whether you get Moderna or Pfizer or Johnson & Johnson, whatever. I got the Moderna shots, the 2 shots, you know, where you get the one, you have to wait a month, you get the other one, and yeah, the second shot was kind of rough, but, you know, so what? It's not worth it if you get COVID-19 and you haven't taken the shot, because they consider it now, what are they calling it? Preventable hospitalization. You're actually getting put in a category and you don't know it because you haven't got inoculated or vaccinated. You know, well, anyway, I suppose I could go on and on and on. I don't even know why I do videos like this. Nobody pays attention. It's like we live in a world nobody cares. But I'm going to leave you with this one thought. By getting inoculated, by getting vaccinated, what you have done is taken yourself out of the line of fire. Can you dig that? Can you put yourself in a different place where you're not exactly right directly chances are you're not probably gonna get COVID-19. You've become part of the solution and not part of the problem. You know, and I don't have anything to gain by doing these kind of videos. I might as well call my channel, free public announcements or something like that, But I'm just urging people because I know there's a lot of vaccine hesitancy for various reasons. I know there's a lot of that out in America, but get over it. Get the shots, and stop being a coward. It's that simple. If a skinny kid like me can face all that crap in Vietnam I did 40, 50 years ago, you can surely go get these shots. Amen and amen. I'm out of here. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you on down the trail. Take care of yourselves.